channel. My name is Liz and this is Liz Arts and Crafts, and today I'm going to be showing you everything I crocheted in the months of August and September, and it's a lot. It's like a lot of things. I've been crocheting a lot, so yeah, I have lots to share. But first things first, this lovely pullover I'm wearing, I'm wearing it because it's now October and this is kind of spooky, kooky vibes, although I wear this all year round because it's like honestly my best crocheted sweater ever. And this one's by a pattern by Just the Worsted. It's called the I'm Here pullover pattern. So yes, I definitely recommend this. Like, I love this sweater. Now I'm gonna do this in 3 categories. The 3 categories are gonna be wearables, my wear week blanket, and then my tapestries I've been making. So let's start with wearables because it's the smallest category and the one that took me the most time. So the first one I made was this scrappy pullover. So it's made with all different color yarn and all from my stash and different textures. I know someone commented that they would hate to have different textures on their sweater, but I don't mind it. I like it. I think it adds a lot of character and like fun texture. But yeah, I made this and I used a bunch of different colors from my collection. I stuck to just blue and brown as like my tones, and I think it turned out really cute. So yes, this is like really cute. What did I enjoy about it? I enjoyed the process. I really like scrappy projects just for like the satisfaction of choosing colors. Like, I do it color by color. I don't pre-make the ball. And so every color you see as I was crocheting it, the whole time I was thinking, how thick am I going to make this area? And what color am I going to do next? And just thinking in that way makes me happy. So making this scrappy sweater made me happy. Yeah. And this was a pattern test. So I like got the pattern before it was released and helped like find errors and stuff, which I didn't find any errors because I was like one of the last people to make it. So all the smarter people already solved it for me. But yeah, and this pattern is called the Play Well Time Pullover by Handmade Millennial, Dana. And she's just the nicest person, always very genuine and always has fun things to share. And she also makes, like, she also does sewing and knitting. So you should go check out her page if you want some positive vibes in your like Instagram feed. Definitely gonna wear this more this fall. I'm definitely gonna make like a styling or like trying on all my sweaters video soon because I need to like see what I have and how I can style it and put my summer clothes in the back and my winter ones in the front, since I'm not gonna wear my summer crochet pieces anymore. Okay, anyways, next piece. So I made that in August, and then the other thing I made in August, I'm gonna show you, but it's actually a fail slash I don't know what I'm gonna do with it now. And so I made this vest and it's okay, but I was freehanding it and it looks good overall, but the neckline has a weird like look to it that I don't really like. So I'm debating, I might just go back and frog it down to here and do something different to the neckline, but might just do like a square one. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Someone also suggested I could put like a flower applique or some other detail on the front. I feel like it's a good in theory, but I don't know how to conceptually do that. Like, my mind isn't apt to appliques. So I don't know. But this yarn was so beautiful. It's wool and it's like orange with like yellow hues in it and stuff. And the texture was turning out so good, and I was so proud of myself for freehanding it. And then it just started looking weird. So yeah, I wanted to share this because it's like 90% of the project. I just didn't finish it because I don't like it. So I'm kind of just reminding myself that I have this and maybe I should do something with it this month or next month or eventually. Next piece is my most recent make, or one of my most recent makes. So finished this in September, at the very end of September, and it's a hoodie. So holding it, I feel like doesn't really do it justice, but I'll show you pictures of me wearing it. I loved making this. So this was using a Pound of Love from the Lions brand. And I like that acrylic yarn because it's really, kind of thick. So I could use a 5mm hook, and also it's just soft. And this project was easy because there's no color changes and it was built up using double crochets. Yeah, I'm just happy with this hoodie and it fits me really well. I went for an oversized vibe and it worked. Usually I go for oversized and it ends up just fitting me like perfectly, so I'm happy the oversized vibe worked. This was from a pattern booked by Brianna, just her hoodie pattern I think it's called, and I made a whole video about it. I'm definitely going to be living in this in the fall. I feel like the hoodie vibe and the pocket, I can put my phone in there, or like bags for when I take my dog for a walk or something. Oh, the other thing was I had my Instagram followers pick this for me, so I did like a poll, and I'm like thrilled that this is what they picked because it's perfect and it made me happy to make. It took, like, I got a little bored of doing the same thing, but it was sort of like I would do this project at night, but I would do tapestries during the day, so I never got too bored of it. Yay! Up next, I have these 4 tapestries, and 2 of them are on these weird boards. But these are 4 squares for my future tapestry blanket, where I'm trying to make a square a week for this year that I am 29. So I started on my birthday and I'm going to hopefully end on my birthday when I turn 30. So let me show you what I have so far. Okay, so this is week 1. This is a frog on a mailbox, I hope you can tell. And yeah, it's representing me painting my mailbox on my birthday. So it was like, took the day off of work and I painted my mailbox. That was my birthday activity. And it turned out so cute. I love my mailbox. It's like the brightest one in the neighborhood and makes me happy. And it's also living up to the legacy of the house because it was previously a frog, handmade frog painted mailbox. And I redid it because it needed a lot of love and made it my own. It was way different than the original. Super happy with this design and think it turned out really cute. Week 2 is this one. So this is from the game Moving Out. In the game you play as a mover and it's co-op, so you can play with your friends and they play as movers as well, and you have to work together to move things out. Kind of similar to like Overcooked, but different. And it's been really fun. And this is the character I play as. He's a toaster and he usually has toast in his head, but you can customize it to be a waffle. So I usually do the waffle option because I've also been obsessed with Eggos lately. So yeah, I did one waffle in his head, but he has 2 and they'll like fly out and like cause chaos in the game. So recommend that game if you're looking for just a cute co-op game. It's on the Switch and I think also the computer. Week 3 is this masterpiece. So this is fried chicken. And I love fried chicken and I've been eating a lot of it lately because we have I moved recently and we found a new wing place near me and it's delicious. So yeah, and my boyfriend also bought a deep fryer, so we've been having fried chicken for dinner more often, or chicken nuggets, like, so delicious. So this is just an ode to fried chicken and I think this turned out amazing. Like the color work with the like really saturated colors instead of just doing like a brown chicken, kind of makes it seem hot and spicy, fresh out the deep fryer. So I really like this one. And I like that I did a black background because I did blue for the first 2 and I was trying to not do blue. Yeah, so this is week 3. For week 5, so I haven't made week 4 yet and I'll talk about that in a minute, but for week 5, I did this one and it's just really simple. It's 2 trees on a hilly landscape And the inspiration for this one was I was on a motorcycle ride with my boyfriend and I'm like in the back. I can't really see the road. So I'm always looking at the scenery, and this is a scene I saw. So I looked to my left and through some like lake type trees, like pond trees. I don't even know what I mean by that, but it's kind of like a swampy area. I saw a hill, might have been on a farm, but it didn't look like it was farmed land, just like grass and these two trees, and then maybe there was more a tree line or maybe a lake in the background or farmland. There's just really beautiful scenery that I was seeing. I don't think this fully captures the like essence of like this was like a peep in the scenery. Like it was all wooden, and then I saw a peep with this beautiful bright two trees standing in the distance. Like I don't know, I'm not an artist. I can't describe it or draw it to you, but I know what this means to me, and it means the world. Like I love looking at the scenery and really value that time because it's like a meditative practice for me. It's like very anxiety reducing and beautiful, I dare say. I'm so excited for fall leaves. So I'm just gonna have to get out there and open my eyes and look at all the leaves changing and not miss the season. So yes, I might do a similar one like this with the leaves changing colors soon. So beautiful. Although the problem is this one turned out bigger than like other ones, even though they're the same number of stitches. So I'll have to do some post-op surgery to these to figure out how to Frankenstein them together to a blanket, but it'll all work out in the end. I'm confident. So I only have 4. I should have at this point 10, but that's okay. I'm behind because I am doing market prep now. So yeah, I put my tapestry or my week of blanket tapestry crocheting on hold, but I've been making notes and planning out my tapestries. So like I have week 4 planned already, and then every week I've been writing down and planning what I want it to look like. But I'm gonna make it all in a few weeks when I'm done with market prepping. Now we can shift gears to the market prepping I've been doing, and you'll see why I put this tapestry crochet project on hold. I applied to and was accepted to do a winter holiday shop. So I guess it's not technically a market. I don't really know if there's a technical definition for a market, but this one is more of a store, and there's like a physical location of it already. And during the winter months, November and December, they expand the store, the textile center, and they have a holiday shop with a variety of fiber artists in different capacities selling their goods. And I applied for like my tapestries, and I also submitted like scrunchies and hats and balaclavas, and only my tapestries were accepted. And they said they have people making hats and scrunchies and stuff already, and I was like, okay, that makes sense. Like, it makes sense that that's that they're already selling a lot of hats. I'm happy about that because now I'm just prepping tapestries, and I'll be dropping them off on November 15th. So I've been just focusing on making a bunch of these, trying not to think about whether or not they'll sell because I don't know why I'm making so many, but yes, here's what we have going so far. So okay, so I think this might have been the first one I prepped. So this is a pattern that I made myself. I sell it on my Etsy, and it's the Heart Snake Eyes pattern. And it's just cute, black and white yarn. I think this was Lions Brand Woolies just because it was in my stash, and black acrylic. I don't know what brand. And yes, it turned out really cute. And then I added a felt backing. I think I did a really good job. I'm not going to talk too much on these because I have a whole vlog coming out about making all these. So if you have questions, put them down below or watch that vlog. I'm going to be showing you an in-depth process of me making these. So yes. Then I made this one, which is a deer. This was from the bracelet book. I'll link the pattern down below. Bracelet book is a online, braceletbook.com is a place where you can find free graphics. And I love it. I found a bunch of free graphics on there. I'm going to always link down below what I what I found from the bracelet book and stuff like that. Yeah, and then the dowels, you can buy long big dowels at Walmart or Menards or anywhere, like a big box store, and you can cut them down to any size you want, and then I use sandpaper to make them smooth. So that's what I did for the dowels. A little bit more context on like why I chose these pieces. So this one I chose because it's my own pattern and I wanted to make more of my own patterns. And then this one I chose because it's a holiday market, so I'm trying to keep a lot of them holiday themed or winter themed in general. And also I live in Minnesota, so people near me like white bears, and I think this one is kind of giving cabin vibe. A lot of people have lake houses. I bet they have cabin-y downstairs, like den vibes. I don't know. That's kind of what I was envisioning. I would envision this in a den or like a little boy's room or something like that. I don't know. Anywhere. I mean, I would put this anywhere, but I don't know. That's kind of my vision for that. And then I'll go on to the small ones I've been making. So here are 9 mini tapestries. So these first 3 are so cute. Are polar bears from the bracelet book. And this design is so cute. The creator of this made like 4 or 5 variations of the same polar bear, and I just think it's so fun to make them all and make them all slightly different. And then to finish these off, I added tassels. So I put like 2 pieces of string, and I did it for every other stitch at the bottom to make tassels. And I think these turned out really cute. What do you guys think? You have to tell me they're cute. Yeah, and my goal for making these was, 1, people around here love white bears. I literally cannot stress that enough. Like, my neighbors have like white bear statues, and everyone in the area has white bear statues. So I'm hoping people want white bear stuff. That's sort of my thinking. And then I made them small because I wanted to prep, like when I submit my application, I had like a bunch of bigger tapestries, but I wanted to make more small ones so that I could sell small ones at a cheaper price and have hopefully more of those sell. If that makes sense. So those are 3 of the small ones, and then the next 3 are, again, using the same pattern. We have a paw in brown and tan, a paw in blue and white, and a paw in tan and brown. So I also added the tassels to these ones. The tassels really added a lot. I wasn't going to, but then I did. Also on these, I need to go through and make sure the tassels are straight. So if some of them aren't straight, it's because I haven't done that step yet. I want to make them all and then do it. Like this one's a little raggedy. But yeah, these are so cute. And I also realized that they're square enough that I don't need a dowel on the top. They kind of really hold their structure with the way I added the felt backing. Again, you can watch my video about this, but I basically just put a bunch of glue down and then glue the felt down and then sew the felt down. And then it's super secure and really sturdy. Okay, the last 3 square ones are just a simple pattern. It's just a checker. So I did checkers, and then I went around in one color, and I did tassels. So I did tan and cream, brown and tan, and then pink and white, or pink and cream. Thought these were simple and cute, and like, I feel like these little ones would be cute for like an office. Like if you have a cubicle or something, maybe this could be cute. I don't know, behind your computer, or like this one, I feel like would be really cute at a cubicle. Up next, I have this one. Yes, I made this. This is another bracelet book pattern, not my own pattern. And I think it turned out phenomenal. I made it twice. So then I made it again in light blue. And I just think these turned out really good. I don't know. What do you guys think? I really like these ones. And these are in my like big tapestry category. I'm having small ones, medium ones, and big ones. Yeah. I like it. I liked this pattern because it wasn't too many colors, so I didn't need that many balls. Like at worst, I needed like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 balls working at once, but it wasn't too hard. So I've been trying to keep the pattern simple with very few colors, or else they'll take a really long time. So these ones were pretty easy. All right. We are on to the end of my market prepping so far. And I'll start with these. So I was messaging with Viney Maple on Instagram, and they're from Minnesota as well, and they messaged me, and I was like, that's so Minnesotan. So I'm gonna make that. So I made it. So, oops. So here is my ope tapestry. Made it in tan and brown, maroon and yellow, which is like Minnesota, the school, University of Minnesota colors, and then gray and black. Just a simple, fun one. And these ones I added the felt backing to, but I guess I still need to sew around it and add the like hanger, but that'll be just very small final touches. And then I made these. So this is like the last thing I've been making. So just show you first one. So it's a speech bubble that says hello, and it's like a tapestry crochet cutout. And I think it's really, really, really cute. Like I think I did a really good job with this one, honestly. And it's really fun, and it's not too big, and I think it's amazing. So what do you guys think of this? I feel like I really stepped out with this tiny tapestry, and I'm really proud of it. So yeah, it's one I designed myself. And it's really cute, and it's really fun to make. So much so that I've made it a few times. So I have this one, which I've added a felt backing to, but I need to sew it in and add a hanger. And then I have these two, which I've just crocheted and I need to add a backing to. They both say hello. And then I have this one. This one is Hmong for hello. I can't remember exactly how to pronounce it right now, and I know I would butcher it, but trying to add a few more languages than just English to sort of, I don't know, just for fun. I want to make more of these just because they're fun. I might make more hellos. I might make hola, and I might make like I want to make a Somalia language one as well. Yeah, just because those are like the languages that people speak in my area, and I want to make it more fun than just hellos. I might also do some that say hi and a smiley face, or maybe welcome, but I don't know. I like this though. Don't you think this is really cute? Yeah, and that is everything I've made. I started looking at the footage and I forgot an iconic piece that I made this month. I made this in September. Are you kidding me? The bubbles from the Powerpuff Girls. I made this. Pattern is by Chronic Crochet. Julia, she is so good at tapestry crochet and crocheting and making patterns, and this is like really cool. So I need to still like add a backing and stuff, but I put that on hold again for market prep. So I love this though. This is really fun to make, and it took me 2 days of concentrated work, like 1.5 days of concentrated work on this. This is the only thing on my mind was bubbles when I was making this, and I love it. So thank you, Julia, for letting me test this pattern. The pattern hasn't even come out yet, so I will certainly let you know when it does, if you want to make your own. And there's also a buttercup version, and maybe there'll be a blossoms version, I don't know, but I love this. So made 25 tapestries in the last 2 months. I was like in a tapestry crochet slump, and I haven't been making any of my own designs, and I haven't been feeling like doing tapestry crochet, and this has brought me out of that slump, giving me a reason to tapestry crochet, and I have so much fun doing it. I'm happy that I got accepted to this holiday market. This is my first one ever, and I'm a little bit nervous because I'm putting my tapestries out there. Thank you so much for tuning in. Feel free to subscribe, especially if you want to see my market vlog coming up. And also I'll be visiting my stuff in the market, so that'll be fun too. But yeah, feel free to comment down below like your favorite thing that I've made or what you've been making, because I am curious about what you guys have been making. Are you making anything for Halloween? I'm not making anything for Halloween this year. So thank you for watching, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye.